We have not really mastered totally, but at least we understand and we can speak. The beginning was easy, the integration was easy as
On a dû
well.
quand même faire preuve de... On a fait des efforts
We actually made a
honnêtement, pour
lot
nous
of
intégrer,
efforts to integrate
mais les choses
but
étaient claires dans la
ourselves, but
communauté.
things
Et
were
même
clear
avant
from
de
the
venir sur le
beginning.
champ
And
missionnaire,
even before we
on
came to the
savait
mission
que
field,
on devait nous
we
acculturer, on
knew that we
devait
had to
épouser la
integrate it,
culture
get
de
married to
ce
the
peuple.
culture
Donc
of these
avant de
people.
venir, on
So
a fait
before
les études,
coming, we
on
studied,
pas les études, on a fait des recherches sur
we
la
researched
culture,
on the
sur le
culture,
basique.
on the
Et quand on est
basics.
arrivé,
And
quand
when
on
we
était au Gabon,
arrived,
on savait qu'on
we knew
venait
that we were
d'intégrer,
coming
ou bien on
to
venait comme
win the
presque pour
Bolivians. We knew that we were coming to
comme des
be
Boliviens.
Bolivians and to
Un
live like
détail, par
Bolivians.
exemple,
An example,
la cuisine, par exemple. Je me
their
souviens que
food.
quand
I
on
remember that when
arrivait,
we
nos premiers
arrived,
voisins
our
nous
first
ont reçus
neighbors
en nous
received
invitant
us
un plat de nourriture.
by
C'était
offering
vraiment
us a
difficile
plate,
d'avaler
a
ça
meal. It was
le
really
premier
difficult to
jour. Mais
swallow it on the first
aujourd'hui, je
day,
prépare
but
ce
today
plat
I
et on
cook
mange
that
ce
meal
plat
and we eat that
ici.
meal as
On est
if
né
we were
avec la
born
nourriture.
with that
Donc,
food.
dès le début, on s'est adapté, on
From the
a appris
beginning,
à
we
manger
adapted
bolivien,
ourselves,
on a appris
learned how to eat
à
Bolivian
vêtir
meals,
bolivien,
and we learned how to
on
dress
a
like
étudié
Bolivians.
la
We
psychologie,
studied
on
the
continue à
psychology
étudier
and we
la
are still
psychologie de la
doing so,
mentalité.
and the
Donc, ce que je
mentality.
peux dire que
That's what I can
l'intégration n'a
say,
pas du tout été difficile.
that the integration
Donc,
was not
je veux
difficult at
partager une
all.
anecdote quand même de la main de Dieu
So Pastor is going to share an
dans
anecdote of the
l'évangile.
hand of God
Bon, pour renchérir ce que Marianne disait,
to buttress what she was saying.
nous avons reçu notre send-off
We received our send-off
en novembre,
in
au
November
31
on the 33rd
du
day
ministère
of the
commence.
ministry fast, like on a ministry fast like this one,
Troisième jour du jeûne,
on the 3rd day of the fast. These are some of the pictures of our
cette
send-off.
photo que je regarde avec moi,
I keep this picture preciously with
placée en
me.
face de moi.
It's placed just opposite me
Je
so
me
that
rappelle toujours
I'll
de qui
always
je suis
remember who I
et d'où je
am
suis venu.
and where I came
Pourquoi je
from
suis ici.
and why I am here.
Pourquoi je me lève chaque matin, la photo est
So
juste devant
when
moi.
I wake up every morning, the picture is before me.
Donc, on a été bénis et on a
We
été
were
envoyés
blessed and we were
avec
sent
certaines
with
paroles.
beautiful
Une des
words.
paroles que le Seigneur
And
nous
one of the
dit,
words that the Lord
nous
gave was
envoie
that
dans
I send
dans
you
un peuple assis dans les ténèbres.
to a people
Donc,
that
le
is
passage que le Seigneur c'était Matthieu
covered
5,
with darkness, seated in darkness.
16. Un
From
peuple dans le besoin.
this which passage? Did you
Soyez
get
la
the
lumière.
passage? A
Apportez de
people
la
in
lumière.
need, bring them light.
La lumière de votre message.
The
La
light
lumière
of
de
your
votre
message, the light of your love,
amour. La lumière de mon amour pour
the
eux.
light of my love for them.
Je vous envoie dans un
I'm
territoire
sending you
conquis.
to a territory that has already been conquered, a territory where my servant has treaded. So for us, it was a very beautiful word.
Et nous avons vu ces paroles.
And we saw those words being accomplished.
Donc, quand nous sommes arrivés ici,
So when we arrived here,
les- 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 la première nuit, c'est le frère Harold nous accompagnait
the first night, it was Brother Harold who took us right to. For those who know, there's already a story that Brother Zach was here in 2007.
On a le Seigneur a donné la prophétie qui est celle qui nous conduit.
And that was where the prophecy that had led us till now
Et nous sommes actuellement
sprang from, the Santa Cruz prophecy. And we are presently based in Santa Cruz.
Celle de la CMFI devait sortir dans la condition dans laquelle c'est.
Every saint of CMFI was to go out in the condition in which he was and preach. And while he would be preaching,
Sans avoir aucun intérêt.
even if he had no interest in doing it, even without caring for how he felt, he will continue to preach, and the Lord, in whatever condition he was, the Lord will make sure he revives him. So when the Lord told us that he's sending us to a conquered land, for us it was a key word, and it continues to resound within me. That word resounds every day. We arrived here with Brother Harold.
On a loué une maison déjà meublée pour une semaine.
We rented a furnished house for a week's time.
Une maison
so that we could
nous pouvons louer un
find
appartement.
a proper house, an apartment.
Donc, il a passé autour d'une semaine ici avec nous.
So he spent about a week
Par
with
la grâce de
us,
Dieu, on a trouvé la
and
maison.
by God's
On
grace,
a acheté les
we found the
premiers
house and bought the first
le lit, une
furnitures,
table.
a bed, a table.
Donc, quand le frère Théo a appris que le frère Aaron avait déjà fait une semaine ici,
When
il a
Brother
demandé
Theodore
qu'est-ce
learned
qu'il est en train de
that
faire là-bas.
Brother
Qu'il
Harold had
s'en aille, qu'il
already
s'en aille.
spent a week here, he asked that, but what is he
Qu'il
still
s'en
doing
aille, qu'il
there?
s'en aille.
Let him
Dieu
leave,
va
let him
s'assurer.
leave,
Ça,
and God
c'est
Himself will
nous
take care
avons
of
reçu.
them.
Donc, le frère Aaron est parti.
So Brother
Et quand
Harold
il est
left,
parti, on était dans
and when he left, we were in an environment where even the little Spanish we had learned, we realized that with the modernism and realities,
on ne comprenait pas l'espagnol.
we didn't
On
understand
apprenait des manières,
Spanish.
l'influence,
The way
l'accent.
they talked,
Tu
the
vas au
accent,
marché,
you
tu
go
ne
to
sais
the
pas
market, you don't even know.
tu dois ce que tu dois acheter.
You have to point what you
On
want
était
to
dans un
buy.
environnement, c'est
So
Seigneur, qu'est-ce qu'on va faire?
that's how we were, and we're like, oh God, what are we
Ça
going to
nous a
do?
amené à nous accrocher.
And
Et
it
Seigneur,
got us
vraiment,
to
si tu nous
really
laisses
cling
tomber
on
ici,
God that, oh Lord, if you drop us here, we don't know what we are going to do.
donc voilà que
So
nous sommes levés un jour.
one day we just stood up
On va aller acheter quelques
and we
marmites.
had to go and buy some
Il fallait prendre
pots.
des ustensiles à la
We
maison
needed
pour cuisiner.
utensils to
Donc on a
cook.
demandé comment
So
on
we
arrive à
asked
tel marché.
how we get to the
Et
market,
on nous a orientés.
and
On
they
a pris
led
le
us
transport en
there,
commun
and we
qui
took
s'appelle le micro, les bus, les bus.
a bus to the
On arrive dans ce
market.
marché. Et on est entré en contact avec
And we contacted
un Bolivien
a
qui parlait
Bolivian
anglais.
who spoke
Et
English.
on a essayé de parler un tout
And we
petit peu
tried
anglais.
talking a little English with him. And he was also coming for
Donc après ça,
purchase, for
quelques 25
shopping.
minutes avec nous.
After spending a minute with us, he left.
Comment on est resté là, comment on
We
va
stayed there
communiquer avec
asking ourselves, how are we going to communicate with the merchant, and how are we going to choose? Well, there were second-hand pots. And sometime later, about 10 minutes later, the man came back.
Et quand il revient,
And when
il
he
commence
came
à
back,
nous conseiller.
he began counseling us.
Cette marmite, il faut
He
prendre,
said,
ceci n'est pas
take
bien.
this pot, this other one is not nice, this one is nice. I know another place where you can find something better.
Et subitement, de façon,
And
il nous a accompagnés.
all of a sudden, just in a surprising manner,
Il avait un véhicule après
he went with us, he had a car, and after the shopping,
ramené jusqu'à la maison.
brought us back right to the house.
Et il nous a offert un verre de limonade. Limonade, c'est le jus, le citron.
He offered us lemonade.
Nous, on l'a dit comment pour cette fois, on ne pouvait pas.
We told him that we could not consume it because
La prochaine occasion, on va le faire. Donc nous étions dans un jeu.
we were in a 3-day fast. We told him that we will do so, we will consume it next time. So the man invited us
Une semaine après,
a week later to his place,
et il nous a fait à manger.
and he cooked for us.
Et pendant que nous étions en train de manger,
And while we were eating, he asked the
et
questions.
ce qui s'est
He
passé.
asked,
Ce
do you
jour-là,
know what
quand
happened
je suis
on that day when I came
venu,
back?
on ne sait pas.
We told him, no, we don't know.
Il m'a dit,
He told me,
quand je vous ai laissé,
when I left
je
you,
suis
I
rentré
went
dans mon véhicule.
back to my car.
Je voulais démarrer.
I wanted to start my
Il y
car.
a une présence forte.
There is a strong
Une voix
presence,
forte. Il m'a dit,
a strong voice. Where
Tell me go back and help these people. The voice
go
was
back,
too
the voice was so strong and said, go back and help this family.
Donc c'est comme ça qu'il était retourné.
That's how he went back to help us, and he had not told us. It's 1 week later when we met during that meal that he told us. Wow.
Qui nous a fait cette histoire. Et pour nous, ça
And for us, it was
une preuve de. Ça nous a reconfronté pour savoir que le
it
Seigneur.
comforted us to know that the Lord is with us, and he can compel whosoever and put them at our service. And that man
a été systématiquement
has
là.
systematically been there each time we were in need.
On prend un autre exemple.
I'll take another example. For instance, her name is Esther.
En pleine pandémie.
She was born during the
Je pense que
pandemic.
c'est l'enfant de la convention. Elle a été conçue
She was
pendant la
conceived
convention
during the
en
convention
2019.
in
C'est quand le
2019,
président dit après 2019. Mais elle est née après.
but she was
Et il y
born during
avait
the pandemic.
comment on dit ça veut dire que tout le monde allait au confinement. Il y avait le confinement, tout le monde était à la
There
maison.
was a lockdown and cars didn't move, and Sister Marina had to go for her
Faire tout ce qu'il y avait comme dernière visite et les contrôles pour la
prenatal visit and the last control for the delivery. There were no cars and everyone was at home.
on se demandait
So while we were asking ourselves, what are we going to do? How are we going
ce
to?
même monsieur apparaît.
This same man appeared with his car and he transported us to the health center and helped us with the procedures.
Des éléments comme ça
There are many examples like that
témoignent de la
that
main de Dieu
testify of God's hand
précis.
at the specific time when we were in need.
Donc on a vu sa main.
So we saw God's hand.
Quelques petites anecdotes.
These are just a few anecdotes on the mission field.
Donc la deuxième phase, pour ceux qui est le
The second phase, with regards to the work and the integration, because that's what we are talking about,
c'est une des clés de cette
is one of the keys that the Lord used. It was the birth of Esther, our daughter.
Je pense qu'elle a été une clé
I think she was a key and she continues to be a key
pour notre intégration.
for our integration and our stability here in Bolivia.
Quand elle est née,
So when she was born,
notre visa de résidence également
our residence visa was about to expire,
et on a fait des recherches
and we carried out research
et on a vu qu'il y en a plus.
and we saw that there was a possibility
2 ans de résidence
after 2 years of residence, of permanent residence on the territory and in regular situation,
d'avoir de
there was a
solliciter la
possibility to
naturalisation
ask for citizenship, to apply for citizenship if you have a Bolivian